Hey guys, brand new video. Just doing a movie review for Resident Evil Retribution. I saw this movie like a week ago and it slipped my mind to do a review of it. I was so busy with work, I was so busy with I had my friend stay over because we went to go see it together. My friend, I had him stay over the same night. He was over the next night as well, and I just didn't have any time to, it just slipped my mind because I love this film so much. Alright, this is the best Resident Evil yet. Now I have a lot to say about this film, but I'm going to try and cut this down to as short as I can. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about here is the first thing I noticed when this film first started. Right at the end of Resident Evil 4, Claire, Alice and Wentworth Miller's character, I can't remember what his name was, those three characters were all standing on the boat with all the other people, and they saw the the airplanes coming in, and as this one, it sort of did all the backwards stuff. It had it coming out of the water backwards, and had the ship crashing and stuff, and then it played it forwards, and it was attacking, all the ships were firing and stuff, and Alice pulled out her guns and shot one of them down and exploded. The only thing was, Claire and Wentworth Miller's character suddenly disappeared. They weren't on the boat at all. You didn't see even a glimpse of them. They weren't staying next to her. When the ship's staying down, she was standing there like, oh yeah, pull my guns out. And if you remember Resident Evil 4, the ending, they were right next to her on either side. She put out her guns. I was like, hang on, where are those characters? They're not. Where have they gone? And I know for a fact that they weren't going to be in this movie because I looked up on IMDb the cast list, and they weren't on the cast list. And I typed in their names individually. I typed in Ali Larder, and I also typed in Wentworth Miller. Neither of them had Resident Evil 5 put in, so they weren't in this one, which is a bit of a disappointment. I don't know why they weren't put in here. It was just like really fucking weird. But one of the best things is Michelle Rodriguez returned. She is one of my favourite actresses. She is my favourite actress of all time, Michelle Rodriguez. I wanted to see this movie on the first night, like the opening night. I missed the opening night. I didn't get to see it for about 4 or 5 days afterwards. I didn't get to see it to the Monday because it came out on the Thursday, and I didn't get to see it to the Monday. So I won't, because I work on weekends. I work Friday night. Well, I work Friday till 11 o'clock at night. I work all Saturday till 11 o'clock at night. I work Sunday till 3 p.m. I didn't get any time to see it Sunday. But I pretty much saw it Monday. I was like, I'm going to go see this film because I wasn't working Monday. I was like, I have to see this now. It's just one that I have to see. And, I walked in and there was one other person in this, and I was like, what's going on? Why is there no people in here? But I think everyone saw this on the opening night because, it's just such a great film. I think this is the best Resident Evil yet. The first one, the fifth one, this new one, is my favourite. The first one is my second favourite. The second and third film, they are my worst favourite. So the first, fifth and fourth are my favourites, and the second and third, just fucking get rid of them. Fucking shit. They weren't that bad. They weren't that shit. They were just, they weren't that good. The Paul W.S. Anderson has to direct him, because if you notice, the first, fourth, and fifth one's directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, and Paul W.S. Anderson has to direct all of them. From now on, he has to direct the sixth and the seventh, because there is going to be 2 sequels after this. He has to direct them. If he does not direct them, they will be shit. They will be shit. And I don't want that to happen because I love the Resident Evil franchise, I loved how Michelle Rodriguez came back. She was just awesome. She was badass. She played 2 different characters. She played a good girl, and she played, because if you remember in the first movie, she got infected on the train, and they shot her in the head. Obviously, the Umbrella Corporation, they gave her the T virus. They brought her back to life, but they can control her because she's got the little spider thing going into her. It's got like the superpower shit that Alice had. Because if you remember, Alice had the big superpower shit, and she was really tough and stuff, but they took it out of her in the fourth one. But yeah, they gave it to Michelle Rodriguez's old character, the one that got bitten, and she lived again, and she was really tough. She wasn't a zombie. She was just really tough, and she had another character because in this movie there's prototypes. So there's like 3 or 4 of each person. There was like 100 of Alice, because they just keep recreating, you know, the scenes, like, do you know how Moscow got attacked and New York got attacked and Tokyo got attacked by all the zombies. They're under the water and they got all big domes, and inside of these domes there's all setups of New York, Moscow, Tokyo, and there's all setups, and they pretty much just send zombies in there and they just pretty much recreate it with prototypes of Alice and prototypes of Michelle Rodriguez, his character, and they just keep recreating it to learn how the zombies live. And pretty much Alice gets captured at the start on the ship. She gets captured and she gets taken there, and pretty much if you remember I can't remember what his name was, the main guy, the Umbrella Corporation leader or whatever his name was, he helps her to get out. He sends in a SWAT team and he pretty much tries to get her out, but she has to go through all the different setup zones of New York, Tokyo, Moscow, where all the zombies are, and yeah, she pretty much just has to get out before the thing floods, because it's going to flood. Yeah, so I thought this film was amazing. It's one of my favourite films of this year now. It was on my bucket list of top 10 films I need to see in theatres. I only have 10 films I want to see in theatres this year. I've only got a few more that I need to see. I'm definitely seeing Looper. Tomorrow I'm seeing Hobbit Part 1. I am seeing... What else do I want to see? There's a few other things. I'm not going to name them out because it's the Resident Evil trailer, the Resident Evil review, which I got to cut soon because it's going to take me like 10 hours to upload. So I'm going to give this 5 out of 5 stars, 10 out of 10 stars. You know, it's just perfect in my opinion. There was some great scenes in there. I loved the hallway scene where she ran in. There was like the tunnels, all the white scenes, and she had the chain, the gun. She was like, pow, pow, and she was flipping the chain, and you know. But amazing film. Go see it in theaters. You have to see this film in theaters. Thank you a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys later.